SoFi stock is looking really good now. It's looking very bullish and is setting up for a potential trade, which may offer you a 90% upside if played well. So in this video, I'm going to talk about this trading opportunity and some potential rules for the trade. Let's check it out. Now, if you find value in my analysis of SoFi stock today or other stocks on my channel, you may also find value in my email newsletter. If you subscribe, I'll share with you professional trading tips to help you make more profits trading stocks. I'll leave a link in the description below. Check it out. So SoFi stock is up around 10% over the week, 7% over the month, and the last 3 months it's moved up 25%. So it's looking bullish and it is in a long-term uptrend. And you can see on the weekly chart, I've added a long-term trend line with price creating higher lows and higher highs as it progressively moves up in a bullish fashion. And since this significant low around $8.50, which was formed in the first week of April, it does look as if now SoFi wants to move higher. And from the current price action of around about $15, potentially there is a trading opportunity to move up until the all-time high of $30, which is almost 100% gain. So this stock is well worth looking at right now for a trade over the medium term. So looking at key price levels for SoFi stock, I want to mark up that all-time high of around $28 first. That could be a future price target for a trade. Underneath that level, there is 2 price peaks here from back in June 21 and also November 2021. So I want to mark that level up too. That's around $25. Underneath that level, we can see the most recent price peak of $18 that was created back in the 3rd week of January this year. And that's around $18. Let's mark that one up. Underneath that level, we've got some support where SoFi fell into back in August 2021. And more recently, you can see it found support in January this year. So let's mark that one up. That's around $13.50. And under $13.50, we can see there was a price peak back here in July 2023, around $11.70. So let's mark that one up. That could offer some support around here if SoFi falls away from its current position. So we can see if we zoom in on SoFi's weekly chart, currently price is trading above $13.50 and below this level here of $18.30, which is the most recent price peak created back in January. So it's looking bullish right now. It does look as if price is looking to move up to its next level of resistance. Now, since this peak back in January 2025, SoFi was in a downtrend into this trough here in the first week of April. So around about 4 months, SoFi was moving down. So from this peak here, price moved down to create this initial trough around $14. There was a counter trend back up to create this peak around 17 before it fell away again to create this second trough around $10.80. Buyers came back in, price moved back up to create this additional peak before the final trough was created at this level here of around about $8.50. So using that price action and those swing highs, we can apply a downtrend line to give us a visual boundary for SoFi stock. And it's obvious when you look at the price action now, after that downtrend, that this trough here is significant because that was the point where SoFi stock did reverse and buyers came back in, seeing value around about this $8.50 level. And we've got a big reversal bar in that first week of April, indicating that price has found support there and it is going to reverse. And the second indicator we've got that price is likely to move up from this point is that the buyers came back in and have pushed the price upwards, breaking this trend line. You can see here in the third week of April 2025, there was a break of the trend line. So since this trough here, we can see buyers have come back in and started buying up SoFi stock, creating this price peak here around about $14.50. There was an inside bar, and then the peak continued. The swing high moved up to here before there was a price retracement back into this point of around about 1271. So this is our first trough after this initial breakout of the trend line. So if we can get price to break this previous peak this week, if it closes above this key level here of around about 1474, this would give confirmation that the buyers are in control, and you could use Dow theory to enter the stock. So you can see on screen I marked up a orange line which indicates a possible entry for SoFi stock. We need to see buyers are in control and price closing for the week above this previous peak. So based on these potential trading rules entering on Dow theory, what sort of potential profit is available and what sort of risk is for the downside? Well, if you were to enter at this price here, 1474, when price exceeds it and closes for the week, from this level, you've got around 25% to this next level of resistance, and potentially you could place your stop loss underneath this price low here. So 13% to the downside and about 25% to the upside. So a risk to reward ratio of 1.8, which is good. Now, zooming out on the chart for SoFi stock, we can see the next key level of resistance would be this $25 level, corresponding to the price action back in 2021 and November 21 as well. So if price can break through this level here of $18 and move up, potentially then the profit increases to around 68%. And if it keeps going to the all-time high, there is around about a 90% potential profit available. And I think this trade potentially to that level could take between 6 to 12 months to play out. So a medium to long-term trade. So overall, SoFi stock is looking good. It's looking bullish, it's looking long-term bullish. And I think there is a trading opportunity for this stock at the current price action. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you take this trade? What are your rules? I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. Thanks for watching.